why ain't been getting high. Well, maybe a little, baby, I don't wanna lie. I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. Well, you're not an angel either, you can't even fly. I know this, you think that you know shit. All this shade that's coming at me, I wonder who throws it. They can't see the vision, boy, they must be out of focus. That's a real hot album, homie, I wonder who wrote it. Oh shit, oh take, pray them niggas go away. Oh, we sell the clowns around, it look like Circus Soleil. This is not the album either, these are just the throwaways. This shit's still so cold when it drop, it's gon' be a motherfucking snow day. Hey, boy, it's good and he knows it. He don't say it, he shows it. I'm just like DeRozan. If I shoot it, it goes in.
It's actually nice. Don't even know how to, but yeah, I'm getting a clear picture. Now I'm just taking a video. I think I've captured it. So nobody has ever.
Maar ik kan niet weten dat hij zijn order niet. So I ordered 3000 when you frog fold them up. Het is gewoon voor mij schrijven meer. Money open. Dus bijvoorbeeld als ik eerst dat schrijf gesteel. Of die foto was gesteel. Maar ik doe het niet op onze order. Ja. Dus als je bijvoorbeeld, zo heb je op ochtend van je gezien. Dan geef je actually je overloop. Je verstaan echt niet als drie koning verstaan wat hij geschreven heeft. Dan ga ik weer een vraag. Zie jij nou voor mij? Dus net echt niet lekker verstaan heb je of het drie koning ook lekker verstaan en dat is zweer je.
Yes, sir. What's good, ladies and gents? It's your boy Asa with the Raps, and welcome back to another episode of the Highfi Media Space, Season 1, Episode 3. Yes, sir, baby, we're doing it. We're doing it. Like I told you guys, I did promise you guys, so this thing is gonna happen and kill. So, welcome back. Once again, it's me, my V in the cut. So, yeah, as you saw the title of the video, today's episode, we'll be talking about like. So like juggling work and like making content. So it's basically like juggling content creation and finding the balance between like doing your job and like meeting like deadlines and stuff like that. So I just wanted to touch on that because like I feel like people don't know, and it's something that I've also just realized. So making content is actually like really kind of hard. So I respect the people who do it effortlessly, or the people who make it look like it's kind of like effortless. Cause this shit is kind of like challenging. Based from my experience, I know, cause I've also been hearing people like say it is kind of challenging. But now that I've also decided to do it like consistently, I see how challenging it is. So shout out to the people who do it and make it seem effortless. You know what I mean? But yeah, above everything else, what's on my mind today with regards to that is just that, like, as much as it looks difficult and it comes across as like impossible, it actually is possible. It actually is possible. Excuse me, guys, my tongue is a little bit stiff today. I don't know, game. I think it's because like I'm getting a cold or something, but like, yeah, forget that. So yeah. Also, back to what I was saying. So I feel like these two things, as much as they seem like they contradict each other, but also I feel like they complement each other in a way. Wait, hear me out. What I'm trying to say, for example, I mean, it depends on how you look at it, but like content creation is kind of recreational, you know. And then also finding the balance between like making content and like juggling work. One of the two, like both of these things, they complement each other in a way. But I know it sounds like I'm contradicting myself right now, but hear me out. My point is, like, for example, after like spending a lot of time doing your work, you know, doesn't matter whether you work from home or you actually go to an office or like you go to your workplace. The point is, like, if you can find a balance between the two, for example, after spending a couple of time like doing your job, I mean, you can take breaks, you know, during like your work. And for example, you know how I do it. Thing is, how do I put this? I'm trying to bring it into my perspective, you know. So projecting my whole entire situation with regards to it is like, what I do is I try and make, like, for instance, when I'm at work and I feel like I'm tired of being doing too much computer work, sometimes I take a break and, you know, I watch my videos and I analyze my videos in terms of like what seems like what's kind of missing, what could I add, and like I also try and gather like ideas on how I can, like, you know, keep making content and improve. So I feel like finding the balance is just like a matter of taking breaks between the two, because like you can also take a break from content creation and like do your tasks, to do your job and stuff like that. And as soon as you get tired from doing your job, you take a break, you get back to making content. You see, that way, that's the balance that I'm talking about. So yeah, but also, I won't lie, this shit is fun, bro. Like making content is it's a very creative way for one to express themselves. You know what I mean? Because I feel like everybody's trying to say something. Everyone, even you guys, we're not, like, everybody's trying to say something. So I feel like grabbing a camera and like lighting the camera and just like being yourself and doing something, I feel like it's kind of recreational, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's the balance. That's what balances both of these two aspects. Yeah, and also, I've been like, as usual, today it's Tuesday. I went to work again. I was at work and I just came back, so I decided to like light up the camera and just share what's on my mind, you know. So like, yeah, it's been a very productive day for me, and I also hope it's been a very productive day for most of y'all, you know, because like I know doom scrolling can be a thing, you know. Hence I'm saying finding a balance between the two. Even if you don't have a job, let's say like you just have a lot of time on your hands, and like there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. It's just that like if you take time, because everybody has a smartphone, everybody has a camera these days. I feel like if you can take a break and just film, you know, just film yourself and just be yourself in front of the camera, I mean, eventually you jab at it and like you find your balance and it starts to make sense. So yeah, there's quite actually a lot of things that I want to say, but I don't want to bombard you guys with like my thoughts and perspectives, you know. But like, also I feel like it's kind of fun to have like to like balance between doing a couple of things, like making content. Doesn't even have to be content creation, you know. Some people like go to the gym for recreational purposes. Some people like participate in sports. Some people like go to the field. Some people play like a lot of things, you know what I mean. But the most popular one that I see a lot of people are doing is like exercising. That's also a good thing. And it's funny how some people are actually to make exercise to basically find common ground between like working out and making content. Because like I've also seen it across the internet that a lot of people actually document their workout routines and all of that. A lot of people actually document their hobbies, you know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. I think, according to me, that's the coolest thing a person can do, because like at least when you take a break, when you find time from doing something else, you jump into another, and you also feel like productive. You also feel like you're doing something, and when you get tired of that, you get back to that other thing. So you see how these things complement each other, and above it all, you find consistency within these two, within all of the things that you find yourself doing as a person. So that's kind of cool according to me. So yeah. And then I also wanted to say to the people who enjoy their work, to the people who love their jobs, shout outs. I also love my job. It's kind of challenging, but I enjoy it at the same time, because it's challenging, but it's not too challenging. It's just it's challenging enough, you know. So yeah, based on that, that's just what I wanted to say about that. And I've also been thinking about like content ideas and also how to like keep this thing going. But I have a lot of ideas, just that like I don't want to execute them all at the same time. I'm just trying to take my time with it, you know. But like yeah, I also wanted to like share my thoughts with regards to like juggling between content creation and like work life, you know what I mean? So yeah, the people who do it, who actually, for the most, the people who do it like the best, I give them respect. I really do give them my respect. Cause yeah, also this shit is kind of, as much as funny as fun as it is, it's also kind of challenging. You know what I mean? Challenging in what sense? Because like you have to come up with ideas, and you also have to make the time to like sit down and actually execute these ideas, and and also like putting together like a well put together final product for the people to consume. I think it's kind of dope for a person to do that, you know what I mean? But like, you know, shout outs to the internet. The internet is here forever. The internet is here to stay. So that's why I'm advising like people who can actually find the time to like document their own things and hobbies and all of those things. I feel like it's a very fun way to go through life, honestly. It's a very fun way to like just blend everything else that's happening in everybody's life, because like doing one thing, it kind of gets tiring and it kind of gets boring. That's why you find people doom scrolling throughout like TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram the whole day, because you hardly have anything to do, so you might as well just watch other people do stuff. Man. One thing I can say to the people who do that, I mean, like, bro, just grab the camera, you know, and just do your thing, just start talking. I mean, we all need an outlet anyway. We all need outlets. Instead of going to like the comment sections and being mean and trolling other people, I feel like there's also other things to do. Like make content yourself, grow it, and see what happens. Because like that's what I will be doing here. So once again, it's the Highfi Media Space, Season 1, Episode 3. This is a third episode, guys. We actually doing it. We found ourselves on the third episode, and up to so far, I hope I'm not losing you guys. Honestly, I hope I'm not losing you guys. I hope you guys are staying with me, because hey, I'm really enjoying this. Honestly, I'm really starting to like this. I wanted to drop like a word of the day, but like that's kind of cliche, you know what I mean? But like I guess the word of the day is juggling work and corporate life, you know what I mean? Yeah, see? And shout out to all my corporate babies, you know what I mean? All my corporate people, all the people who work jobs, like all the people who wake up each and every single morning and go to work. Yo, like, y'all are tough. Sometimes I wonder what it's like to work from home, honestly. Like, you know, the people who work like remotely, because some people work remotely, some people work from home, and some people actually juggle between working from home and going to the office. Some people go to the office once a week or twice a month. So yeah, some people get it really soft. But for those of us who wake up every single day and we report to the office, yo, shout outs. That thing is hard, Drew. That thing is hard. But like it's what we sign up for, bro. It's what we sign up for. And also like another positive aspect of like making content well for me is that like it helps me to stay away from substances, you know. I mean, that's one good thing about it, because like if I'm not doing this, trust me, I'm looking for other ways to like excite myself. And like lucky enough, I was able to start doing this, and now I haven't been able to stop like making content. But there's one thing that I did stop, which is like substances. You know, I don't want to mention which substances, but you guys know. You know yourself. If you're more to a substance, you know yourself. I mean, alcohol is a substance. Other things are substances as well. I don't want to mention them, but like, my point is like content creation, because it takes time from like having to figure out ideas in terms of, excuse me, having to figure out like ideas or like brainstorming ideas and how to execute them. Already like you're doing something instead of like you doing something else. Like you're doing something instead of where else you could be doing something else, like taking substances, you know what I mean? I mean, because we're always looking to find ways to pass time anyway. So this is our pastime, honestly. This is our pastime. It also helps me from doom scrolling. Doom scrolling is another negative substance. It's not so negative, but like you find yourself scrolling for like hours and hours simply because you're procrastinating to do something, or you don't have anything else to do. And most of the time you find that like it's not even about not having anything else to do. It's just like it's addictive. That's why I can't get substance dating you, because it's kind of addictive, you know what I mean? So like for my people who are still stuck with me up until the third episode, shout out. I really appreciate y'all. I really like y'all. I really fuck y'all up. I really fuck with y'all for that. And thank y'all for sticking around, man. Once again, it's been another episode 3 of the Highfi Media Space. Yes sir, we doing it, baby. So like, shout outs to y'all. Catch y'all on the next one, episode 4 dropping. So like, we'll be releasing episodes like twice a week, if not 3 times a week. So on Monday we're dropping episodes. Also on Wednesdays we release an episode. Same thing up until gents. And hopefully as time goes on, we might get a young sponsor. But for now it's too early, because like I'm still trying to run up the numbers, you know. And you guys are helping me. I know you guys are helping me. I know you guys are pushing this thing, because like I've been getting the feedback from all social media platforms, and like I really appreciate that. But like one last thing, please tell your friends about the Highfi Media Space. Tell your friends to tell their friends. Tell your grannies. Tell your grandkids. Tell your nieces. You know, tell your girlfriends. Tell your bays. You know, tell your talking stages about the Highfi Media Space. I mean, tell everyone there's a show out here on YouTube. It's just a regular show, you know, just a casual show. It's me. It's hosted by your boy Mordecai. But guys, on the last note, catch y'all on the next one. Shout out to my people. I really love y'all. I really fuck y'all with y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Catch y'all on the next one. See you on episode 4. Yes, sir.
I ain't been getting high. Well, maybe a little, baby, I don't wanna lie. I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. Well, you're not an angel either, you can't even fly. I know this, you think that you know shit. All this shade that's coming at me, I wonder who throws it. They can't see the vision, boy, they must be out of focus. That's a real hot album, homie, I wonder who wrote it. Oh shit, oh take, pray them niggas go away. Always tell the clowns around it look like Circus Soleil. This is not the album either, these are just the throwaways. This shit's still so cold when it drop, it's gonna be a motherfucking snow day. Hey, boy, it's good and he knows it. He don't say it, he shows it. I'm just like DeRozan. If I shoot it, it goes in.